3 months ago, we parked our rigs in the north woods of Wisconsin and began our challenge. Our goal was to stay warm, fed, dry, and watered with everything that we either prepared, like all of our home canned food, or that we already had with us, like the river east of camp. So far, we've experienced many cloudy days leading to solar panel issues, negative 30-degree temps where we stayed cozied up near the wood stove, amazing Dutch oven bread and stews cooked over our outdoor fire, and I even had a backcountry adventure in frigid temps. So, with that, I want to welcome you back to the north. And you might really want to take this one in, because this is our last week here. We slept in a little bit this morning. It's about 7:40 a.m. and I need to go grab some wood. It is 10 degrees outside and absolutely beautiful. Something really exciting about today is that my mom is coming to visit. She won't be here for a few hours, so I'm just gonna go through my typical morning until she gets here. Are you so excited to eat your breakfast? I know. Okay, let's go. Okay. Your favorite time of day. Akila, touch. Yes. Eyes. Okay. What are you going to do?
I'm going to clean the panels off. I'm getting a lot of snow recently.
Chris just went up to clean the solar panels on the bus. It ended up snowing another inch last night. Everything just has an extra beautiful dusting on it. Oh. My contacts are frozen. Sometimes I just get on a roll in the mornings and I'm like, wow, I just did so much even before my first cup of coffee. Wood is done, solar panels are cleared, Akila is fed. Now it's time for AG1 and coffee. I want to give a huge thank you to Athletic Greens for sponsoring today's video and for making these Sunday videos possible each week. I always grab my little vitamin D dropper first, 2 to 3 drops. I'm done with that. It looks like we're running a little low here. Chris always uses this really obnoxious orange cup, but we're working with it. I think one of the overall best things about AG1 is that it's really easy and it doesn't take up space. So for somebody like me who's kind of always on the go or moving to a different destination and I live in a tiny space on top of that, the ease of it just fits my lifestyle beautifully. In a single scoop of AG1, you are taking in vitamins and minerals, adaptogens and antioxidants, along with digestive enzymes and a mushroom complex. Some of you know this, but before I ever did YouTube, I had my own one-on-one coaching business. And a lot of what I did with my clients back then was kind of assessing like behavioral patterns and changing little things throughout the day to encourage healthier habits, essentially. By just spending 5 to 10 minutes mixing a single scoop of this in water and drinking it, it really does set me up to make better decisions throughout my day, whether that means actually going for a run or adding another vegetable to my plate in the afternoon. It's basically one small action for my health, which encourages me to make other quality actions throughout the day. As you can tell, the website is very easy to navigate, so make sure to click my link below to get your own 1-year supply of immune supporting vitamin D3, K2, and 5 individual travel packets for free with your first purchase. Quick little note on those travel packets: they are absolutely wonderful to bring in the backcountry. When I go hiking or backpacking for a few days at a time, I just slip a few of those into my top loader, and then I have my single serving of AG1 each morning, even when I'm in the backcountry. There's little snowflakes blowing off of the branches, and it just looks like the forest is sparkling. I'm so excited for my mom to come. All right, I'm gonna make coffee, and I do have some work to do. At this point, our fire pit feels like a best friend. It's been helping me make fresh bread and stews and briskets for the past 3 months. Keely, your grandma's gonna be here.
Hi, Mom. How are you? Let me out. Yeah, hi, good.
This was the 3rd time that my mom has visited us here in the North Woods. Of course, her visits are always welcomed and cherished wherever I happen to be in the country, but her visits to these woods are a little extra special. Mostly because I have so many memories of us camping here years ago as a little kid, with my mom and my dad, my 3 older brothers, and our big tent. Same beautiful place, same beautiful mother, some different people, but still creating beautiful memories.
That was awfully nice of you, Chris. She started it and now she's whining.
Although she might not admit it, I'm willing to bet that the only reason my mom came to visit one last time was to enjoy my homemade sourdough discard cinnamon rolls. These have very quickly become a big hit around here.
Looks really good.
We'll make big ones this time.
So we each get at least 2. That's good.
Oh wow, this middle got fat. Enough space.
All right.
Yum! Do you want to put them in?
I do. On the very top?
Yeah. I know it's weird.
Oh, that looks so wonderful.
They are doughy, but I like it like that.
Oh my.
What do you think?
Very good.
So good. There you go, Mom. Sourdough cinnamon rolls.
Very good.
So when Mom comes to visit, we have some really fun sleeping arrangements. So this couch folds out to be a bed, which is amazing. So Mom and I and Akila sleep here. And then the little Royal Highness Stella likes to sleep in the big bed with Chris.
So this was a gift from Jim and Debbie from Life is a Joy bus. They had this in their bus. They went with a slot system couch and then gave this to me. And this was the very first piece of furniture that went in this bus.
Because of where the wood stove is placed in the bus, this front part stays pretty cold. So during our little slumber parties, we make sure that we sleep in our winter camping gear. What's super cute is that we have matching sleeping bags.
Huh. Which one? Which one is mine?
That one. How'd you sleep, Mom?
You know what? I slept great. Just putting some lotion on. I did. I slept really well.
How'd you sleep? Stella?
That's her attitude coming out. Did you sleep good?
You sleep in the
You
big
did.
bed with Chris.
Did he?
The whole night she spent on the bed. Princess.
I know, she's so like,
Like, look at those eyes. She's just unbothered.
more like, I'm not giving you the light of day.
So we've got coffee, and
I know.
I'm working, and she's reading. Chris is working, but we're also playing.
I know. Huh.
We're
So
not
what
really
would I
strangers.
get him?
And we just finished our cinnamon rolls.
Maybe a pair of good work gloves.
Do you think he works hard?
Yeah. Well, or he gives the impression.
I do get the impression I work hard.
The visit with Mom was amazing. And it's the last time that she will probably ever visit us up here. She left yesterday, and this morning it started snowing again. And I think what we're getting right now is our very last snowstorm while we're living up here in the north. It is so beautiful. The woods are hazy and there's a lot of snow coming down, and I don't think it's supposed to stop until tomorrow, which is going to make our departure a bit more difficult than maybe we had anticipated. Right now, I'm feeling so cozy and settled in. Chris and I just spent some time cuddling in bed and watching the snow. We have the wood fire going really hot. And it's days like this where both of us have been feeling like we're gonna miss this. Anyway, I just spent the last few hours getting everything set up for the next few weeks. I made a big appointment for Togo to go into the shop. I made an appointment for Akila to go to her vet. I made a medical appointment for myself. And it just feels like I'm transitioning back into the real world. But I'm setting that aside right now. And I'm gonna make some pumpkin bread, and I'm gonna enjoy the snow and just like settle in and be cozy. I baked half of the pumpkin bread in like a shallow like brownie pan because I didn't have two of the bread things. So the one that went into the bread pan got little like sugar crisps on top, and I'm really excited to try it. Chris said it's delicious.
So good.
Today has been a pretty full day of baking because while I am filming this current video that you're watching, I'm also filming how to bake sourdough bread video. So I am in the middle of prepping a loaf of sourdough bread. I just made all of this pumpkin bread. And then a part of my sourdough bread video is going to be the discard cinnamon roll recipe as well. So I will have to put that together tonight. So lots of sweet baked goods. I said I don't think either of us are complaining.
About what?
All the baked sweets.
Oh no, not at all. Well, it's a little fluffy, I think.
Yeah. Keela's pooping outside. She was just making circles for a long time because the snow is so deep. She's having a hard time finding a good spot to poop. It's so funny. Well, we got a few more inches of snow. I wouldn't necessarily call it a snowstorm, but Chris just got down from the bus. He what is it called? Cleared off the panels, which I also need to go do to the van. But first things first this morning, I'm going to go start a fire even before my coffee, because today I am baking our very last loaf of bread, I think. I probably won't do another one.
I gotta go do the jackeries, so I'll clean off your panels when I do that.
Thank you. That would be amazing. Thank you so much. So I will be starting that process, and it makes me a little sad. Will it make you sad? This is the last loaf of bread that I'll bake up here. Maybe ever.
I've been thinking about that. I think this will be the last meetings I have out here.
It's crazy. Also, we worked on Chris yesterday. We shaved his beard and
My face isn't sagging anymore.
stop. And we did his hair. Look at how
I'm
handsome he looks.
I don't have a mirror in the bus, so I never know what I look like.
You just have me to tell you.
Yeah, if I'm looking scraggly or not.
He's looking real scraggly. The birds are chirping. It sounds like spring.
It actually feels warm.
It does. It feels really nice today. I think I'll really miss mornings like this where I wake up to a warm fire that Chris started and then head outside to start a fire for the Dutch oven. It's just really special. And it's crazy to think that this is my last time doing it, and I don't know that I'll ever, I mean, who knows what life is gonna bring. Maybe I will do it again in my future, maybe I won't. Also, I did so much baking yesterday and cooking that the giant sink is completely full of dirty dishes, and I just have to let y'all know that one of the reasons why I do so much baking and cooking and don't just stick with really simple things is because Chris almost always cleans up after me. So he just asked me if I could make the coffee because he needs this kettle to warm up water to do all of the dishes that I dirtied yesterday. Here you go. So I just finished up filming for the sourdough bread recipe video and cinnamon rolls, and we have a little bit of sunlight left, and one of the things that I've really wanted to do throughout the winter that we haven't done is build a snowman.
Worst case, you can always just drive your van down to the end.
I feel like maybe this is big enough now.
1, 2, 3.
Oh shit, that's really big. Wow.
It's cool.
Sorry. How's that?
Perfect.
He needs buttons.
Fancy.
He looks great. He actually looks super creepy.
He looks like he's just contemplating the sunset. Do we decide what we decide his name is?
Aw, that's really cute.
Tommy? Tommy the Snowman?
Okay. There is no wind right now. The sun is shining, barely a cloud in the sky. The temperature is perfect. It's like the most beautiful evening. Picture perfect. And as I'm sitting here next to Tommy, watching the sun go down, I feel like this whole winter has been a blur. I just said that I felt like right now sitting here thinking that we're gonna leave potentially tomorrow or the next day, that this whole winter feels like a blur.
I feel like it's all experiences. Like something that you plan for, you do while you're in it, it speeds by, then after you reflect, right? Like earlier I was thinking about if I should put the drone up. I was like, it's bluebird sky, it's gonna look the same. And then I just thought about all the drone sequences that I got, and just like, it's easy for me to timestamp that and realize how long we've been out here. But if I don't have a timestamp, if I don't think about a particular thing, it seems like it went by fast.
Mm-hmm.
How are you feeling? Potential last night?
Kind of sad.
Mm-hmm.
But like excited for what's next, but sad that it's already over. But at the same time, we've experienced so much that I'm not surprised that it's over, if that makes sense. Well, everybody, it's really unknown when we'll actually be able to get out of here. There's a lot of snow. The bus is definitely snowed in.
Got a lot of packing to do tomorrow.
Got a lot of packing to do. So I will catch you guys next week for the story of how leaving unfolds. Crossing my fingers for a smooth departure. Something tells me that it's going to be a bit more chaotic than what we may expect. So, Akila and I will see you next week. You're smacking your mouth an awful lot, my dude. He's going... He is not awfully nice. Oh, yeah. You are such an asshole.
Hey.
I want to shove him off that chair.
Right. I was just gonna give her a butt cheek.
Stop. Why does it keep going to you?
Sun star, baby.
Holds out. Oh my gosh, dog hair gets into everything. How does this even happen? Tommy's pretty creepy, if I do say so myself. I need one more. I didn't even jump. Wasn't even scared.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun.